Each spring, as the flowers are blooming and the trees are starting to turn green, hundreds of athletes begin their training for the next season. They bring out their old cleats and lucky gloves, their favorite caps and socks, which they might not have washed since the last game. Some say that it's the competition, some say it's the fame that brings them back, but deep down it's really the camaraderie. Fans and athletes, old, young, male, female, all share in the joy of a win or the regret of a loss. In the course of life, a man or a woman comes to realize what is of true lasting importance to him or her. It's often a person, a place, an event, an accomplishment, or even a game. It's not who wins or who loses. It's not even how the game is played. It's the game itself. The gathering of friends, memories are made.
It's a team sport that doesn't rely on the importance of being a team as much as it's you. Every time you get up there, it's you. It's you. You have to make the decision. You have to put everything you have into making it happen.
It's really a metaphor for life. It's going out and coming in. It's the rhythm and the pace. It just captures the very essence of our being.
Be a little bit better sport. I mean, your boys played a good game.
Such awful calls.
Well, now
there's no way I can be a better sport with that. It's just awful. I don't want you to be personal about this, sir. I do the best job I can do, and I call them as I see them. I practice hard. I study the rules. I appreciate your kindness for telling me about that, but this is quite enough of this now.
I got in it for the game, just like poker, just like skydiving, just like anything, man. You get it for the challenge, you get it for the love, you get it just to see if you could beat the next guy. It's just, man, there's no feeling like it. It's awesome.
Don't you touch me, sir. I've had about enough of you and your son out on that field.
Listen.
You know, I look back at the way things were, and I'm not sorry at all. People describe me sometimes as having a handicap, and Skip never saw me that way, and I never see myself that way. I'm just a man who's living his other dream. It's a better dream.
You know, because after it's all said and done, I like being able to look down at the person and kick dirt on them and say, scoreboard. Not figuratively either. I really like doing that. Whether they be 18, you know, or some cocky 68-year-old. Well, I want to kick dirt on him again. Old fart. But I love the game.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable.
We'll get it back.
One word that drives me, redemption. To have the opportunity to come back and to win that medal, to win that trophy is what drives me. It's that drive, it's that hunger to redeem myself. That's why I play the game. That's why I'm here. That's the thing that sparks that fire in my heart.
Look at your neck. Whoops. No problem.
Taking into account the coefficient of restitution of the ball, and I can determine how hard I need to swing, where the ball's going to go, and at that point, you know, the engineering goes away, and it really becomes about physical ability and your ability to make that happen. So, you know, it kind of melds the two together: engineering, physics, athleticism. It's a great sport for that.
I play the game because the game plays me. It's competition. It's good versus evil. You know, it's life. It's the pursuit of everything that's right in this world. I am an athlete. I am a star.
Those hot summer days and humid nights all seem worth it somehow. The dirt on the uniform is often a sign of hard work and discipline poured into each inning. But most of all, those dusty uniforms are signs of the love each of the players has of the game of T-ball.
Got into T-ball about 6 years ago, and just sitting on a park bench one day thinking about life, and these guys showed up, set up the field and started playing, and I walked over and said, "Hey, can I play?" Unfortunately, I discovered that I really wasn't very good, like most of the other sports I played. Wasn't a great player, but what I did discover, and I already knew, was that I was a good coach. And I enjoyed getting out there and motivating the guys and finding people that maybe hadn't had a good run of luck or never had any luck at all, and really just kind of pointing them in the right direction, turning around and motivating them and leading them on to, rediscover themselves or discover themselves and just get excited about something in life and be invigorated.
Show them our T-ball! Hey, if we focus on daily goals and other things, we're not going to be in the game. So let's be in the game. Let's step back. It's true. Let's get back together. Let's go, Skip! Let's go, Skip!
So after the first game, I kind of decided to put together a team, join the league and put together a team, and not only to rebuild my life, but also to help others. I know that sounds corny and all that sort of stuff, but it's really been great.
Everyone knows that after you win a championship, you have to return to do it again the following year to prove that the first one wasn't just a fluke. Winning this, our third championship, would prove our dominance in T-ball. That's what the next few games for me is all about. It's to prove our dominance in the sport.
Hey, get out of the way! Go through! Go through! Go through! Go through! Run through! Stay! Good job. Good thing I'm back there. Good hustle. All right. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Wait for your pitch now. Come on.
What do you think about championship? You think you guys got a shot at it?
Yeah. We're going all the way. We're bringing that trophy home. We're going all the way. That's it.
Let's go, Blue. Send it batter. Hey, batter up.
So, if you guys want to go another game, you got to bring a game. You got to bring a game. This is T-ball. This isn't grade school, If you want to be this is a playoff.
Plan on being in the playoffs.
It's a playoff. Hey, come on, Blue. Come on, third base.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Guys, come on. Let's win it right here. Let's get this inning over with. Come on. Let's yes. Sit back. Okay, go. Let go, outfield. Strike one! Strike two! Lay ball! That's a good one.
That was a fine play, kid.
That's a shot!
my father was always excited and wanted us to get out there and really, you know, just have fun and enjoy the camaraderie. And baseball was one of them. I remember always going to, you know, professional baseball games and when we were little. And you know, he was like, son, I want you to play t-ball. So my father was really the inspirer for me to kind of get out there and really give it a try.
I've always been a kind of jocular, you know? I mean, I've always been active and always enjoyed being real competitive. And competition is just kind of part of my nature. And, you know, I grew up playing Little League baseball and, you know, played football in 7th grade and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, when I was in college, I ran the intramural program for my university. And that was cool. You know, I got exposed to a lot of different sports there and actually played some soccer and was good at that. I'm good at pretty much everything that I've ever done sports-wise. But, you know, I started playing tournament softball real serious and won a couple of state championships and, man, that's great. I mean, it was fun, but, man, I tell you, you get to that level of weekend softball and it's like, guys lose their love for the game. You know, it's like all of a sudden, it's not about the game anymore. It's all about winning the t-shirts and wanting to, you know, be able to walk around after you've won your t-shirt and say, hey, look, I was runner-up at state or I'm state champion or whatever. And so it just kind of, I don't know. But then somebody told me about this adult t-ball league. And I thought, that sounds kind of cool. You know, it's kind of like softball, it's kind of like baseball, but it's not. So I went and tried out and made the team. That was cool.
Whoa,
and,
there!
Man, the next thing you know, it was like I found something that I'd lost. And it was just a breath of fresh air. It was amazing.
All right, let's get out there, guys. Come on.
That was 3 outs anyway, so it's okay.
That's right.
Okay. The thing I escaped from during the week is construction, and I'm in the midst of trying to get this house wrapped up. I've got to finish up some little stairs off these little landings, and got to replace a couple doors, and I got to trim these countertops down a little bit, and so you can see with all the stuff I got to put up with why T-ball is so important to me. It's a great release, you know. As difficult as construction is and can be, you know, it's always a comforting thought to know that the next game's coming up, but there's also cool things. There's always something, you know. A good player isn't just there on game day. He's always thinking of ways that he can improve himself and hone his skills and really make things happen that'll translate onto the field. Like this right here. You see this? You go, oh! Ah, he's out of there! You know, just little things like that make all the difference. That's 2, we got 2 down. 2 down. You know, so it's those kind of things. You know, you practice the 2 down or the 2 down or, you know, the throws and everything, and it just works real well. It works real well. It makes it, makes the difficult times during the work week much more bearable. You know, it gives you a chance to really work on your form, step and throw. Work on your form, step, throw. Stay in the game, baby. You gotta stay in game mode. It's always ready. You gotta always be ready. Yeah.
That's a way to get it done, guys. We're one
The guys that scored.
and you guys really came back. Can't believe it. Yeah. Heck of a game.
So you gonna strike out?
What?
You gonna strike out?
Shut up.
Fair ball! Out of there!
This one's for you, Skip.
I don't know what I love about the game. I don't know if it's just the sheer adrenaline of the team playing together and the adrenaline of just kind of a man on his own against the elements, and you don't have to worry about all the other stuff. It's just you, and you know it's your game every time. It's the same exact game. It doesn't change much. It's just stormy. The wind's not going to mess it up that much. It's just you and your game. You bring your best game to the game every time. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know. I think it was Skip who contacted me first. At first I thought he was kidding when he talked about, you know, being a T-ball team, and that was perfect. You know, I played softball before. I didn't like it. I didn't like something about it. It wasn't quite me. But when I found out there was, you know, the baseball-sized game without the obnoxious pitcher, I was all there. And I come out here. I occasionally come out to the batting cages to just kind of hone in the skill, to make sure everything is up to snuff. And I don't have to worry about getting the balls. The balls roll away and they're safe. I don't have to hurt anyone. I don't have to go chase them down myself at the end. But that's what I do.
You got nothing. He's got nothing. That Easton ain't gonna help you either. You got nothing. You gotta keep your eye on the ball. Right now. Let's go. Hum it on in there, pitch. Hum it on there. He's got nothing. He ain't got nothing. There's no cheddar to hit. Before go home, just get sit down. What's he doing? Learn to play the game. Let's go now.
It's an awesome sport, you know. All about that. It's a nice day for it too. But tonight we have the big. Who's playing tonight? We're playing a few. I think we're playing 2 teams tonight. And that should be a walk in the park. You know, we should be able to knock those out of the way and just coast right in there for the finals and win once again, win the big trophy, and there's no worries there, you know. We got it made.
Good. Hey, Skip. Came through close, man. I thought when Billy lost, we were out, you know, man.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's good play. It's good play.
We got one more and then the big game.
Billy be proud.
I know. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Hey, good job, guys.
Good job.
Get it done. Get it
all right.
Every baseball player would say that's where they started, was playing with the tee. And I can remember even at that age gravitating towards the pitching mound. I felt like the mound was higher than the other positions. And I was attracted to that, you know, being above everybody else, looking down at them. And I think my coach felt like it would be a way of kind of getting me out of the way in a sense. This is my dream. This is my passion, you know. Covering the mound for the guys and taking us all the way to the end of the playoffs, to be able to follow with what I'm passionate about, which is pitching the ball, pitching. It's really a metaphor for life, you know. The ball's going from the mound to the catcher, and then it comes back again, and you just do that over and over again. And it's not so much where the ball hits over the plate. It's about the journey. It's about going from the mound to the plate, and then it comes back. You know, I was making my way up through the farm league, and then I had a setback, which really is been a fairly large obstacle in my career. I had fluid on my ears and decided to get some tubes put in, and apparently the guy I chose, he's on my insurance plan. I didn't really know him, and he kind of botched the job. So I've had recurrent ear infections since then because of these misplaced tubes. It just kind of comes and goes. There's a ringing. It's almost like I can hear voices, but I can't hear what they're saying. Like there's somebody talking in the other room, but you're not really following along with the story. And that's all the time out of my left ear. The right ear is more of just a kind of a buzzing noise. And together, there's just some dissonance there that makes it difficult sometimes to play the game.
There you go, there you go. Strike two! You are out!
And it's about the guys, it's about the team, it's about kind of playing through. And they've been very supportive. You know, when the first surgery happened, they were all there. And, you know, I figured a week, 2, I'd be back to full form. But it's been a long journey back, and the guys have been really helpful. And when I'm not on, they're very encouraging. And they know the difficulty. But that's why we're a team. That's why we've played this far. We're all there for each other in the good times and the bad times and in the victories.
Well, when I was a kid, they stuck me out in left field, and that wasn't much good because they didn't realize that I couldn't throw all that well. And well, in most cases, you know, being a catcher, one of my favorite things is getting into collisions. Softball, they don't let you have a collision at the plate. It's usually an out if you block the plate. And I was pretty excited to find out that in T-ball, you know, they allow you to have a collision at the plate. I kind of invited. I was thrown out of a couple of games for running over a catcher. And I like being a catcher. I like being able to handle the ball, hang on, and you know, I invite somebody to rock my world. Bring it on.
Come on, home.
One day after a softball game, we just lost, and I was down at the Yucatan liquid stand, and you know, lamenting the fact that everybody was trying to be like Ted Williams and picking their pitch. I mean, it's softball. Come on, hit the stinking ball. And you know, we lost because our pitcher walked in 4 runs, and I was really hoping to find a game where players would actually have to swing the bat. And I ran into this guy named Skip who was telling me about a T-ball league. And the thought appealed to me. You know, here's a game where you actually have to hit the ball. You can't wait on your pitch. You can't pick your pitch. It's a game where players have to swing the bat. You have to make a good swing or else it's a strike. So I thought it sounded fun, signed up. It's been a great decision.
What's the score? What's the deal? Okay, it must be 3.
How many outs?
That's 3 outs.
3 outs. Come on, Hobbs.
Victory is sweet, my friend.
What's up next?
Oh. You know, we got a little break ahead of us, but frankly, I don't think we have anything to worry about. I mean, it's just a privilege to be part of this team. I can't tell you. I've never seen such stellar work in the outfield.
That's our secret rep.
Good bunch of guys out here and compete for the national T-ball title. It's just gonna be fun, a little competitive. I got some guys, a little drill, a little snarl out there, but it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna take them.
Look at him. What's he doing? This guy's calling our game. Are you kidding? Wow.
This is wrong.
I expect better.
Wow. Is that regulation ice cream?
I forgot. We're playing a game. I forgot.
Are you focused on the game? I just want to know.
A couple of ways from the championship
that
game.
Was the ice cream in it.
Look at his hand.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
That was like.
Go, Gord, go. Got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Foul ball. It went past third base. They're on this side first base.
It went past third base.
Hey. Foul ball. Fair ball.
There's a few teams we play against every year, one of which is from the Northeastern District. We play them usually, it's like the second team back from the final. Just we've gone so many years, the guys in our team don't focus as much. As I said earlier, they don't worry about if they're going to play well, because we do every year, and we always somehow pull it out of our hat to win a game when we don't think we're going to. And some of the guys just think we're lucky's not the right word, because we do put effort into it, but we pull off entertaining wins. Let me put it that way.
There we go.
Go!
Look out behind you! Look out!
Hey, good try there.
That's a psycho.
That's a psycho right there. That way, keep it going. Good job.
Let's go, Betty. You got it. He's got nothing. Let's go now. Someone's been right there.
There you go. Give it a look. Come back. There you go. It's all you. Hold up right here. Good hit. There you go. Keep it up now. There it is. Hey, nothing you do about that, buddy. Now. There it is. Hey, good hit.
Oh, come on.
There it is, Evo! Let it go!
There you go, Peter.
Anyway, so I drive this back from Mexico, right? 25 hours, no radio and no air conditioning. So yeah, that was pretty enjoyable. Actually, I was there trying to play professional poker in Mexico. Playing for pesos is a little different from playing for dollars. A little more tequila involved. While I was there, I became introduced to the sport of T-ball. Yeah, the first time I heard of it wasn't here. It was in the Mexican leagues, which was very interesting. They called me the Giant because at 6'4", I was pretty much the tallest guy out there. That was great. I loved playing T-ball down in Mexico. Está muy padre, eh? I guess everybody starts playing T-ball when they're a kid, when they're like 4 and 5. And I started when I was pretty young too, like 24 and 25. It's kind of when I got my early start. And when you're real young, when you're in your younger 20s, and it's all new for parenting, and the parents come out to all the games, and you get a little older, like 26, and they just try to make it for the important games, kind of the playoff games. So
I got the name Lefty from when I was little, and my parents used to leave me places. Yeah, it has nothing to do with how I swing the bat. That's silly. I'm not a southpaw. What's a southpaw? You know, lefty. So, you know, it just caught on. Well, I remember playing baseball when I was little, real little. Moved up to softball when I was about 15. And someone told me about this, and they told me that Skip had an opening on his team. Whoa! I just can't imagine not playing. This has been a new thing for me. This has been the beginning of a new life. You know, a lot of people want to assume we're going to win this thing, but I mean, from a T-ball standpoint, I mean, they have just as good a chance as anyone. I mean, this thing could be close, so we could win it by as little as 10. I know we like to come back. Ah! God, I love that sound. It's the sound of the rubber off the wood. Everybody's hearing pings. I don't like pings, I like smacks. Smack.
In the groove.
So, we haven't
out of the dugout.
One more hit and we haven't made in this game.
Come on now, come on, you can get a hit. Let's go. He's got it.
Yeah.
Coach stepped it up, guys. How about hearing for the coach?
We got this. Hold us back all the way. Number one.
Who would have ever imagined that adult T-ball would catch on so quickly? Who would have guessed how many thousands of people would play the game, or how many people throughout the United States would form and join T-ball teams?
Watch out, catcher!
Tough game. Lieutenant playing rough. Yeah. Tangled up with one of our runners, took him down. Pretty tough for T-ball.
In this game, I mean, you don't necessarily start out here. Me, I was a hotshot baseball player. You know, I got a full scholarship to a big school on the coast, and yeah, I was going places. I was, you know, looking at pro baseball and product endorsements and all kinds of great life, you know, that everybody dreams of doing. And you know, maybe I guess I always knew that it really wasn't for me, but
I sure thought it was. And then, of course, there was the accident. I was told by the doctors that I was very fortunate that there was no permanent physical damage, because usually a head injury with a line drive like that, it'll take you right out. But the scars went much deeper. I got back on the field and I could not play. I was just afraid of that hard baseball. I can't really even describe it. It's just this paralyzing fear, and when you're a shortstop, you can't live that way. So the coach let me down easy and told me that, sorry, you know, we're going to have to give you up. And of course, the scholarship ended right there. But then Skip came along. He's a great man. He really encouraged me. He found out my past and he wanted me to play. Not because he wanted me to be famous or make money for him or anything like that. He just wanted me to love the game again. And T-ball was a new start for me. It's, you know, there's a soft ball, and so you can't really be afraid of that. It's almost funny when I think about it now. I'm out there on the field and I laugh because I can have a great time, and I'm working with some really wonderful men. Frankly, there's just so much more to life than being messed up by being a public figure. I can just have so much more of an impact right here. I can be who I am.
Just the ball, not the tee.
Ball, not the tee. I got you.
That's a good one.
Catch, come on, come on. Go two. Warren, go back around, son.
Yeah, we just sucked. We did. It was bad.
Coach, I'd like to present you the championship trophy for the T-Ball World Series. Needs the game ball, Coach. This was actually the closest tournament I've ever called, and I've been doing this for years. I thought that the blue team was going to come back there at the end, but the white guys just out-hit them. I think they both understood the rules, and they both played real fair. I'm proud of them. And I'm always a little sad when the season comes to an end, because we gotta exercise and get ready for the next year. Of course, we take a little time off, usually take the RV down at the coast. But It's really a year-round sport if you think about it, because you got to get in condition, you got to practice your batting and your catching. And this is the high point right here. This tournament is, well, it just means the world to me. And I'm real proud to get to be a part of it. Have been for years, as I said. And, well, it's just, I guess what you'd say, a bittersweet moment right here at the championship. And I always come out here and I look back at the field and I remember the good games and some of the bad ones. And, well, would y'all excuse me just a minute while I have a moment by myself? Thank you, men.
We'll sing, take me out to the ball game. Soon we'll all be with the crowd. We'll eat peanuts and ballpark food. May the day never come to an end. Strike one, strike two, strike three, they call. Everyone's watching the game. The crack of the bat and the cheer means you're home at the T-ball game. We'll sing, take me out to the ball game. Soon I'll be with the crowd. We'll eat peanuts and ballpark food. May the day never come to an end. Strike one, strike two, strike three, they call. Everyone's watching the game. The crack of the bat and the cheer means you're home at the T-ball game.